I have so much going on inside my head all the time. I obsess about so many things at the same time. I don't know what to pick. I don't know how to choose something to focus on. And so I lose whatever motivation I had to go on and 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 on about all these things that I disagree with, about all the ways that I could better the world, about what's wrong with society, what's wrong with my godforsaken country, what's wrong with human beings, if you can even call us that. I'm throwing them a bone. Man, oh man, do I feel so alone. It's not gonna stop, is it, Lord? How long, how long, how long, how long, how long, how long? I'm always la 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 lamenting. I can never not be la 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 lamenting about the world that I live in, about the people that surround me. I can't help myself. They really piss me off. 'Cause they scoff at a bunch of shit that they could change if they realize that they're just doing the exact same thing but another version in a different way. But if you try to explain this to them, they just run away, they just run away, they just run away. Because it's easier to project than face yourself. It's easier to project than to face yourself. Just point the finger, there's so many things to point the finger at. But if I did that, it would be like one of those sprinklers, you know? I'm not gonna waste my time. There are far better things that I could do than keep on getting mad about the same shit that's gonna keep on happening. 'Cause nobody wants to get their head out of their asshole, because that phone fits in their asshole. And for those that think I'm vulgar, I want you to perform a little experiment. Go out to a public place without your government tracking device, and then you won't be able to not see it, exactly what I'm talking about. And you're gonna wanna throw up. But most people won't do this because they're so convinced that I'm just schizo. And it's not as if they're wrong about that, but they just say that about people that know more than they care to know. They just say that about people that see things from a different angle. They just say that about people that are counterculture. You can't be counterculture and have a phone that's constantly listening to you and monitoring everything you do, all for the purpose of modifying your behavior and changing you, repeating you. So it could be you. It knows you so well. It knows you a lot better than you know yourself. That's disturbing. That's disturbing. And I don't understand why they chose this. I'll never understand why they choose this. And you can just say that I don't belong here. I don't appreciate this. No, I don't. You're right. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of things that I appreciate that you wouldn't even notice because you're too busy obsessing about what a bunch of petty pieces of shit think about you over the internet, and I just don't have time for that. And it's so weird that things are the way they are. Sometimes I look around me and I just can't believe it, I just can't believe it, I just can't believe it, I just can't believe it. But then I look into the actual history, the history that they won't educate you about. And there were always demonic intentions for every new invention that they put out. And so it makes sense. Everywhere you go, yeah, everywhere you go, yeah, everywhere you go, it doesn't matter where you go. It's all the same shit, the same shit. And in time period, it's gonna be the same shit. That's why it's time to be nostalgic. And I say this having my compact discs. I say this having my flip phone. I say this having pictures on my refrigerator from my college experience when I was shit-faced. And everybody that goes to college, you should just become an alcoholic. It's way better than becoming a liberal. Or maybe I could say it's like the same thing. I still think it's better to be a drunk. I like that, whatever that was. I've done comedy with liberals for the past 5.5 years, something like that. It's been really depressing. Like, seriously though, like, I would rather them like not talk about race and just be drunk. You know, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I would choose addiction involving drugs and alcohol over this kind of addiction and like identity politics and like social media, like, any fucking day, dude. Give me crystal meth, baby. Crystal meth, booze, Percocets. Anything's better than this shit. Boring. Boring. It is like a slot machine though. It's like, it's crazy because like when I see people doing that, I like visualize like like whatever those pictures are they have on a slot machine, like here's a pineapple and a banana and an apple. It's like, I'm just imagining that. I feel like there's something artistic I could do with this metaphor. It's not even really a metaphor because the bitch that came up with the scrolling, they did that to resemble a slot machine. So I feel like there's something that I could do with that. It's got to be some good Luddite art that I can put out. I just got to be motivated, you know? That's a problem. Mainly because I just got so much going on that it's hard for me to just, like, stay focused long enough to, like, do one thing and finish it. That's a problem. We're going to pray about it. We're going to pray for me, please. Please. Pretty please.